Our lesson for today is systems of linear equations into variables. I am Miss Geraldine Grace Garcia, your Mathematics 8 teacher. Pag inconsistent yung system of linear equations, take note, when we say system, these are two or more linear equations. So, yung graph nila, ito pag-uusapan lang natin muna dalawa, pero pwedeng more than two yan. So, yung graph nung dalawang linear equations o yung nasa system ay parallel lines. Ayan. And then, kapag consistent independent, yung graph nila ay intersecting lines. So, meaning, pag sinabi natin intersecting lines, mag-i-intersect lang sila or mag-meet lang sila sa isang point. And then, pag sinabi natin consistent dependent, coinciding, or nag-overlap sila. So, tignan ninyo yung dalawang graph, nag-overlap, nagpatong. Pag parallel yung graphs nung linear equations na nasa system, the number of solutions is 0 or no solution at all. Kasi kung papasanin nyo yung dalawang line, hindi naman nag-meet. So, ibig sabihin, hindi sila or wala silang common point. So, wala silang solution. Pag consistent independent, titingnan mo siya, meron lang siyang one solution. Bakit? Nag-meet lang sila or nag-intersect lang sila sa isang point. So, if you will look at this one, yung graph, yung intersecting natin. Ayan, ito. Dito lang sila nag-meet. Kaya one solution lang siya. Ito, yung consistent dependent. Bakit infinitely many solutions? Kasi 'di ba, nag-coincide yung dalawang lines natin. So, ibig sabihin, pwedeng yung isang solution nandito, nandyan. 'Di ba, sa isang line, there are infinitely many points. So, ganun din, madaming possible solution kasi nag-meet sila ng many times. Ayan. So, again, pag inconsistent, parallel yung graph, no solution, kasi hindi naman nag-intersect yung mga lines. Hindi sila nag-meet. So, wala silang common point. So, wala silang solution. Yung solution na sinasabi natin, kung saang point sila nag-intersect. Kung saang points yung common dun sa dalawang lines. Pag inconsistent, independent, magmi-meet lang sila sa isang point. So, meron ka lang one solution. Yan, dun lang kung saan sila nag-intersect. Pag consistent dependent, infinitely many, kasi di ba yung dalawang lines nag-coincide, nagpatong. So, eto, merong pwedeng may point siya, may point, and so on and so forth. Ngayon, paano mo naman malalaman kung parallel, intersecting, coinciding sila kung hindi mo sila i-graph? Another way is by looking or by rewriting the equations into slope-intercept form. Yung y is equal to mx plus b natin. Pag inconsistent sila or pag parallel sila, yung slopes nila equal, pero yung y-intercept nila not equal. Pag consistent independent, slopes are not equal, y-intercept are not equal. Pag consistent dependent, equal yung slope nila at yung y-intercept. Ngayon, paano naman pag nakasulat siya in the form of standard form? Ito, yung ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So, gagamitan mo naman siya nitong mga ratio. So, ipa-follow mo yung ratio formula. Okay, let's have our definite examples. Okay, for instance, let's try example number 1. Ayan na. So, please make sure na itong part ng table ay napicturean nyo or you may pause the video para maalala ninyo yung pinaka-summary natin ng kinds of linear equations, or I mean, kinds of linear systems. Systems tayo kasi we're talking about 2 or more linear equations. Okay, let's start our first example. 2x plus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. And then you have 4x minus 5y plus 8 is equal to 0. So again, we will classify if whether it's inconsistent, consistent independent, or consistent dependent. Ayan. So ito lang tatlong to. Okay. So, since ito ay nasa form lang, tignan nyo ha, di ba, 2x plus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. Nandito yan sa form na yan, yung ratio, constant. So, pwede mo tignan yung ito, yung i-ratio mo yung mga constants niya para malaman kung alin dyan yung magsasatisfy dun sa given na yan. Okay. So, let's try i-ratio natin siya. Yan. So, ito, titignan mo lang yung numerical coefficient. So, a sub 1 is 2. Kunyari, ito yung equation 1 natin. Ito yung equation 2. So, a sub 1 is 2. B sub 1 is 2. Ito lang, titignan ko lang yung numerical coefficient. C sub 1 is negative 6. Kasama yung sign nila. A sub 2 is 4. B sub 2 is negative 5. And C sub 2 is 8. So, ayan. So, i-ratio mo lang. Ito, 2 over 4. Tapos, isa, 2 over negative 5. And then, negative 6 over 8. So, ang gawin mo, i-lowest term mo muna sila. So, ito, ang lowest term ng 2 over 4 ay 1/2. Ito, wala nang lowest term. So, negative 2 over 5. Ito, negative, lowest term na ay 3 over 4. 3/4. Ayan. So, ngayon, titignan mo, may nag-equal ba dyan? Obviously, hindi equal yung ito sa yung 1/2 sa negative 2 over 5 sa negative. So, ito is not equal. Not equal. Since hindi naman sila equal, so papasok siya, tingnan mo yung yung table mo. Ayan. So ito, dapat equal daw yung yung ratio ng A sub 1 sa B sub 1 yung una. Pag yung pangalawa, hindi sila equal. Yung pangatlo, equal dapat yung tatlo. Tingnan niyo yung pagkakasunod-sunod. A sub 1 over A sub 2 is equal to B sub 1 over B sub 2. But not equal, ito to C sub 1 over C sub 2. So, hindi yan. Kasi ito dapat equal. So, dito tayo papasok sa not equal. So, ibig sabihin, yung ito, yung given natin kanina, this is what we called, ano yung pangalawa? Consistent independent. So, this is consistent independent. Ayan. So, this will be our final answer. So, kung dahil consistent independent siya, meaning, meron lang tayong one solution, and, ibig sabihin, yung graph niya ay intersecting. Magmimit lang sa isang point. Ayan, tingnan nyo yung table natin. So, pag consistent independent intersecting lines, may one solution ka lang. Okay, let's double check kung ganun talaga. Tingnan natin. Di ba yung given natin kanina, you have 2x plus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. 4x minus 5y plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, let's have our next example. You have 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. And then equation 2, you have 4x minus 6y is equal to 10. So, papakita ko sa inyo if we will consider the ratio ng constants dun sa pag nakasulat siya in standard form, or i-compare lang natin yung slope and y-intercept if nakasulat naman siya in slope-intercept form. So, this can be also written as 2x minus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. So, just recall how you write equations and then into standard form. And then this one can be written as 4x minus 6y minus 10 is equal to 0. So, ang equation 1 natin, you have 2x minus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. Our equation 2, we have 4x minus 6y minus 10 is equal to 0. So, identify your numerical coefficients. So, a sub 1 is 2. B sub 1 is negative 3. Ayan, tinitingnan ko lang yung numerical coefficients. Ito, A sub 1, B sub 1, C sub 1 is equal to negative 5. For equation 2, A sub 2 is 4, B sub 2 is negative 6, and C sub 2 is negative 10. And then you create your ratio. A sub 1 over A sub 2. And then, tingnan mo kung yung ratio din ng B sub 1 over B sub 2. And then, C sub 1 over C sub 2. So, this is just 2. Kasi A sub 1 ay 2 over 4. B sub 1 is negative 3 over negative 6. C sub 1, negative 5. Then, over C sub 2, which is negative 10. And then, ilowest term mo to. So, you have 1 half. Negative 3 over negative 6 is also 1 half. Negative 5 over 10 is also 1 half. So, tignan mo, yung tatlong ratios natin, lahat sila ay equal. So, if you will go back to our table, if the three ratios are equal, our system is inconsistent dependent. So, ano ibig sabihin pag inconsistent dependent yung graphs natin? Yung system natin, I mean. So, meaning yung graph ay coinciding lines nagmagkapatong or nag-overlap. And then, we have infinitely many solutions. Okay, let's try to do it naman. What if we will use yung isa pang method, yung comparing slopes and y-intercept. So, pag ganun, kailangan yung equations mo nakaka-write ng slope-intercept form. So, you have, again, 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. If you rewrite it in slope-intercept form, you have y is equal to 2/3 x minus 5 over 3. And then, yung pangalawa, 4x minus 6y is equal to 10. If you will write it, you have y is equal to 4 over 6x minus 10 over 6, which can be also written as 2/3 x minus 5 over 3. So, ang equation 1 natin ay equal sa y is equal to 2/3 x minus 5/3. Ang equation 2 natin, we have y is equal to 2/3 x minus 5/3. So, eto, kitang-kita agad na yung slope nila ay equal, yung y-intercepts nila ay equal. So, m sub 1 is just equal to m sub 2. Slope ng first equation ay equal sa slope ni second equation. B sub 1, y-intercept ni first equation ay equal sa y-intercept ni second equation. Since equal sila, again, tignan nyo yung table, alin ba yung nagsasatisfy sa ganyang condition, that is inconsistent dependent, meaning the graphs are coinciding lines And we have infinitely many solutions. Ayan. So, you have to remember the table. So, either of the two. Kung gusto mo siyang gamitan ng ratio ng constants or gusto mo i-compare yung slope and y-intercepts, parehas lang yung sagot na lalabas ko. Ano yung mas madali para sa inyo? You use the method. Kung ayaw nyo naman na pwede nyo siya i-graph, tapos makikita nyo agad sa graph kung parallel ba sila, kung intersecting ba yung mga lines or coincide.